We are the Resident Theater Club here at the Resident Theater Company here at the Atlanta Cuban Club, and we just want to thank our Cuban Club members, many of whom are here in the house tonight. We love you and for being here. Merely Players Presents has been around since 2014, but we were a homeless theater until last year, where our writers group started meeting here twice a month, and we still meet twice a month here. And we have grown from there. We've had a short play festival. We had our first main stage in September, and this is our second main stage, our first musical, and it's an original musical. And I happen to know the playwright musician who is also in the house tonight. So this show has been a labor of love that has been in development for 30 years, really. It's a long story, and I'm sure Steve will be happy to tell you about it after the show, but we have a lot of people to thank to help us get where we are. We want to thank Tanya Caldwell, Blind Heart Theater, Daphne Mintz, who was our dramaturg. Goodness gracious, I know I'm going to forget Nate Newton, Greg Armijo, who arranged the music on sheet music so everybody could read it and be on the same page. Courtney Lohner and Josh Williams, who loaned their musical talents and efforts to this, Nate Newton. And Kathy B., who stepped in the last minute when we needed somebody to come and play for us. So thank you all. We had somebody ask, how can I help support you? So I'm going to tell you a little bit about that. We can't do what we do without your support. There's a lot of ways in which to support Merely Players Presents. You can give a donation in monetary or material donations. You can take an ad. You can volunteer. There's a lot of ways you can get involved. Writers group or one of our productions. And if you look in your program in the center, it does list who the people are as far as our donors are concerned, our individual in kind, and also if you have a QR code scanner, because everybody's so tech savvy like that, you can either Venmo a direct donation to us, or you can scan below to our website and find out ways in which you can support us, and we really, really, really appreciate it. In fact, we want to thank a couple of special sponsors. BDR is our season sponsor, and also we want to thank Lowe's Home Improvement because they donate all the materials for our set. Right here in the Doraville Chamblee area, by the way. We love Doraville. Last weekend we were at the Holiday Festival, and our cast got to perform on the stage, and it was just a beautiful gathering of this community. It is such an amazing, beautiful, diverse community, and we want to tell their stories. And as writers with the Cuban Club, we have interviewed the Cuban members, and we're going to have an evening in May in conjunction with a production of Anna in the Tropics. And this evening is going to be called Un Lugar para Sueños, a place of dreams, because the club members built this place after they had to flee their home and make a new home here in America. So we're going to have 2 evenings where we get to share their stories, and we really, really hope that you can come and join us. All right, 1 other thing, 2 other things, 3 other things, and then I'm getting off the stage. Okay, so we are asking for donations for the Gift of Music Foundation. They are a nonprofit organization who collect used instruments, and they refurbish them to give them to at-risk students in communities who otherwise may not be able to afford an instrument. So my Meinhardt flute has been sitting collecting dust in the closet for years. And so I'm going to donate that because we want to grow the arts, and we want to support artists and musicians, and what a better way to do that than the Children's Christmas Show than to give the gift of music to children so that they can learn to play an instrument. So we hope that if you didn't bring an instrument tonight, feel free. We have a box out in the lobby, and you can always drop it off, and we'll be happy to give it to the gift of music. We have a table in the back, so kids, if you want to write a letter to Santa, I happen to know him personally, and you can write a little note to him. There's a mailbox, and we'll get it delivered for you. So we hope that you will take advantage of that. On your way out, there will be cookies, and also there are peppermint candies on the tree. Please feel free to take one. If you need to go use the restroom, you will go out the way in which you came and through the lobby to your left. Please turn off your cell phones. We ask that you do not take any photos or videotape. We do have a parent who is videotaping, and then after the show, I'm sure that the kids will be happy to pose for you and take plenty of pictures at that point. If we have to exit quickly for any reason, there's a fire exit directly behind you. out through the lobby, and then there is a fire exit behind us backstage. I think that's it. Thank God, right? Ladies and gentlemen, it is with incredible pleasure that I have to announce to you that this is the original Christmas musical written and penned and composed by my most talented, wonderful husband. I love you, Steve McElroy. The bus stops here.
They just need a little bit of help from some old-fashioned holiday seasoning.
I see it now. This isn't my bicycle. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. You are more than welcome to borrow it anytime you like.
Oh, no, thank you. But thank you for the offer.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, too.
Oh boy, that sure made a difference. Old-fashioned holiday seasoning, right, boss? Yeah, I saved a bit from last year, but there's just no substitute for the real thing. Peace and goodwill. Without those, Santa will never get off the ground.
I have a vial like that, given to me by Santa himself for meritorious conduct, 1976. I keep it on the mantelpiece.
That sounds impressive. What'd you do?
I wiped Rudolph's nose all night long.
Well, what do we have here? Mr. Evergreen, the keeper of all things Christmas. Hello, Uriel. Having a rough time of it, I see?
Frosty Jack, what are you doing here?
Oh, well, I'm afraid I have some very bad news for you.
That's a shame. I could actually really use some good news right about now.
Oh, well, in that case, the good news is you will never again have to worry about bringing Christmas spirit to those unhappy, ungrateful, ill-tempered regular people of regular time.
It's really not that bad. After all, I do get 300 vacation days a year. What's the bad news?
Bad. Oh yes, the bad news! Christmas is cancelled! Forever!
Christmas canceled forever. Says who?
Says the powers that be, that's who. Look, Yuri, I'd let you slide for maybe 1 or 2 more seasons tops, but well, it's out of my hands now. The powers that be are very unhappy with you.
Whoa, that was a close one.
Yes, you've been skating on thin ices, so to speak. I mean, Black Friday? What were you thinking?
Black Friday was your idea.
Oops, my bad.
Look, I know I can turn this around. The world needs Christmas. I don't know what to do anymore. The spirit of Christmas is running out and... Hey, give that back!
The world's supply of Christmas spirits is depleted. Feeding, all gone.
That's not true. If I had my way, Christmas would last all year long.
All year long. Pardon me while I snort with laughter. Now, fold up your tent and steal away, as it were. Soon Christmas won't be a memory in their sugar-plum heads because Christmas doesn't even exist.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie. As long as I'm around, there will be Christmas. Even if I have to. I don't know what just came over me. I feel so icky.
Oh, yes. Welcome to my world. Oh, that mean spiritist should find you. Well, as they say, nature abhors a vacuum.
I can't even imagine a world without Christmas.
Oh, do try. For me.
My whole life it's been my job to guard the spirit of Christmas.
We were born for the role.
It never occurred to me that there's no Christmas. I'm out of a job.
Well, there you have it. Kicked to the curb and nothing to show for your years of service.
Nothing?
Well, I mean, let's look at this philosophically, shall we? To be or not to be? Yeah, no, stop that. Let's look at it theoretically. Now, if Santa Claus was leaving the North Pole at 9 a.m. at the speed of time, and an identical but slightly less old elf is leaving Penn Station at exactly the same time and at exactly the same speed, then, I've lost my train of thought. Look, kid, I don't make the rules, I just break them.
And if you don't know that, you don't know jack.
Yes.
What about all of our Christmas traditions? Reindeer, presents, Christmas break.
Oh, I know. Sounds more like Christmas bleak. Oh, well, but, first, in a world without Christmas, school school will remain in session 364 days a year, up to and including grade 18, with the same teacher.
And on the 365th day,
detention. Then there is the food. Oh yes, the same food will be served morning, noon, and night. No Christmas TV specials. No memories of decorated trees or caroling choirs. Everybody wears a uniform. Everybody gets braces. Reindeer moonlighting as overdrivers. Oh, pitiful.
You could never do that.
If you think not, then you don't know Jack.
I'll make you a deal.
A deal? Oh my, this is absolutely my favorite part.
listen, Jack. Talk to the powers that be for me. Tell them all I need is one more shopping day, and I'll find someone, at least one someone, with the true spirit of Christmas. And if not, I guess I'll just give up the ghost.
You mean, you would bet your life that... Oh, you are adorable! Heartwarming, because I didn't have an ice chest. Getting rid of him in Christmas is going to be easier than I thought.
So, how's about it?
Thought of one more season makes my stomach turn. Hey, Uriel, and I don't get to say this often. Yes, yes, yes! Under the following conditions. What is it now? I'm just getting to the strings attached clause.
Special riddle delivery from the powers that be.
Well, that was fast even for them. Oh, well, it appears that the powers that be have a little task for you. 3 riddles that, when solved, will restore Christmas spirit to the people of regular time. Yes. But, when you fail in your little quest, and I will do everything in my power to see that you do fail, everything Christmas that is or ever was is mine. All the bright and shiny, all the good tidings and well wishes, all the Christmas myrrh, all the candles and garland and tinsel and Christmas trees, and even you, my little star, with your tender twinkling for terrestrial touch. Yes, even you I will grind down into a lump of coal and throw you into the nearest, deepest, darkest hole. So deep. Let's shake on it.
He is one strange duck.
Cancel Christmas forever? Not on my watch. What season are we on anyway?
Season 2019.
Time flies. Do you still keep in touch with Rudolph? Do you talk to him?
Oh, he's retired now, sir. He and the missus run a nice little bed and breakfast just outside of Nome. The Inn by Nose?
Retired. That does sound nice. Maybe Frosty Jack is right. Maybe I should just pack it in, call it quits. Maybe the people of the world aren't getting anything out of Christmas anymore. Maybe the world has moved on. I remember Christmas times of not so long ago. Sounds of sleigh bells jingling across the crescent snow.
I remember families arriving at the door, singing songs and spinning yarns with cousins by the score.
Someone bakes with cinnamon another jelly roll. Uncle Gene and Uncle Jack
Wassailing till the dawn would crack. How I want that Christmas back, my Christmas family tree.
Come on, Flakes. We've only got one shopping day left to save Christmas.
She won't even talk to my dolls. Before I was shy. In pre-K. But I got a pre-K. That your house over there? That's my friend Michelle's old house. She had to move because her daddy got a job at Michelle. But we still FaceTime. Hello, Tassie. Who's your friend? She's a new bus driver, but we don't know her name yet because she's a shy girl.
But Christmas break starts tomorrow. You're going to school for one day? Well, Tassie, are you excited yet?
About what?
About what? About the last day of school before Christmas break. Is your family doing anything special?
No, my daddy has to work on Christmas.
Oh, that's just awful.
Dude, I told you we didn't miss the bus. And I told you don't touch the merchandise. And I told you to stay out of my way. And I told you to get a life.
And I told you to knock it off. Tassie's new friend is riding our bus.
Great, but don't ask me to babysit. Don't worry, they're not really fighting. They're just unidentifiable twins. The Shadow moved into Michelle's old house. Michelle had to move because her daddy got a job emotion. What's a job emotion? You mean job promotion. I do? Sure you do. Like when you're promoted from pre-K. Promoted from pre-K? From pre-K? I'm not in pre-K, I'm in kindergarten. You don't have to be so sassy.
She's not sassy. My mom says she's precocious.
Precocious? Precocious? That better not have anything to do with pre-K. I'm not sassy, just bold and brassy. I keep both feet on the ground. Brave with others, cause my big brothers won't let them boss me around. Cute and sharp and be disarming. I like to have my own way. All are smitten with daddy's kiss, and I never have a bad day. My real name is Tallahassee, but for short I'm known as Sassy too. I like thinking words are very, that's how my vocabulary's grew. I'm not sassy, just cool and classy. I like using big words. Conversations with my relations are frankly just the birds. Friends and family call me Tassie, but my name's Tallahassee true. I like to wear my hair braided 'cause I look sophisticated too. I'm not sassy, just bold and brassy, but please don't think that I'm rude. When I'm chilling with friends, I bet they find me up too. My teachers call me Tallahassee, I prefer to be called Tassie D. It's not very complicated, it can be so plainly stated. See, I'm just me. Where's the bus anyway? It's already 7:35. It's 5 minutes late. Has it gone up White Avenue yet? It hasn't. Has it come down Peach Pit Road yet? Dude, how can it come down Peach Pit Road if it hasn't even gone up White Avenue yet? How can you mind your own business? How can you find a way to make me? How can you better wish I don't?
How can your mother live with you two?
This is ridiculous. We need to make a decision.
Your mom give us a ride? She's not home right now. She had to take my baby brother to the doctor.
Well, then we'll just have to walk to school. Walk to school? We can't walk to school. We're bus riders. Well, I'm not afraid to walk.
How far is it to the school anyways?
About 20 miles.
20 miles? That sounds pretty far, don't you think?
Nah, it's not that far. We can walk in 15 minutes. If we leave now, we can beat the first bus and get breakfast. He knows what he's talking about. His stomach has not missed the bell yet. What about walking past the house with the mean dogs? They could get us.
No, they can't. They're behind a fence. Besides, do I look like I'm afraid of dogs?
No, but you smell like you're afraid of soap.
What about that creepy house with the doll on the front porch?
What about it? They say that the old lady there lives alone with just the doll and no kids. I think that's creepy.
Yeah, especially since she keeps on changing the doll's clothes.
That's it, I'm not going.
I don't know. What if the bus comes and no one's here?
So?
So? Then the bus driver will call the principal, and then the principal will call my mom, and then my mom will call my dad, and then my dad will have to go home from work.
All right. Listen, we can't just stand here all day. I say we put it to a vote.
How do you want to do that?
The way we always do it. Rock, paper, scissors, and shoot, even and odd, or cut the deck.
Cut the deck? You carry around a deck of cards?
Puppy one.
I don't know. Let's just get this over with. Rock, paper, scissors.
Best 2 out of 3 wins. Shoot!
Yes.
No.
Yes.
That's all right. I didn't want to walk all that way to school anyway.
Yes, you did.
Did not.
Yes, sir. You cut him deep and now you weep.
Want to bet again?
No, thank you. I don't gamble.
How much time is it anyway?
7:40. Oh my gosh, why is the bus so late?
I have to be there before school starts. Today's my last chance to turn in homework and do a makeup test.
I don't wear makeup. My dad says I'm naturally pretty.
I have to do this test. Otherwise, I won't pass Miss Busby's class. And she told me, no more excuses.
Just like I always say. No excuse for you, dude.
I promised Dad on the weekend I'll clean up my room. But when it came to expect it, I had to lift it up. So I made him a story. Didn't swallow at all. mixed up. What are you talking about, my mixed up dog?
Our daddy says your dog is a mixed up dog.
My dog is part Labrador, part Chow. You mean mixed breed, not mixed up. Sure you do.
Then why don't you tell your teacher mixed up dog breeds them?
I don't know how much longer I can stand it. Where is the bus?
Maybe it came before we got here.
Mr. Hernandez, early. That would be a first. Mr. Hernandez is the slowest driver in the whole school. I think we said there were green lights and we do red ones.
I think he likes looking at the colors.
Well, I'm hungry. I say walk.
I'm not going to
Jingle bells and jolly elves, what is the matter with these regular time people? Don't they know what time of year it is? They should be on their best behavior. Half their school is on the naughty list.
And Joey, this will be your 3rd year in a row for crying out loud.
Do I have to slow myself down from Christmas time to regular time to teach you people how to be nice to each other? Hey, that's not such a bad idea. Except instead of slowing myself down, why don't I speed them up? Ho, ho, ho! Hello! I don't have much time to explain, but Frosty Jack is going to make your lives miserable. Never mind what he wants to do to mine.
Who are you and who is this Frosty Jack?
Frosty Jack sounds like some kind of weird cereal.
I am Uriel, and I'm in big trouble.
Well, that makes 6 of us.
What kind of trouble?
You have a dog.
It's a bit hard to explain, but there's a good chance there won't be Christmas this year. It's being canceled. In fact, there's a good chance there won't ever be another Christmas.
What?
It's true. Christmas is being canceled permanently. It's pretty much my fault.
They can't cancel Christmas. That's when the stores make all their money.
Well, yes, they can, and yes, they will. No trees, no presents. It'll all be braces on a reindeer, moonlighting with Uber drivers, and terrible.
You see, the world is just about run out of Christmas spirit. And now Frosty Jack wants to destroy the memory of Christmas altogether and make the world smaller, colder, and meaner, just like him.
How can you just run out of
It's true. It's true. Here, can't you see? I'm losing it. My whole life it's been my job to protect and promote the spirit of Christmas. But now I've barely enough Christmas spirit left to get through one more shopping day, let alone kick off Christmas time.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What do you mean, kick off Christmas time?
What I'm about to tell you is secret. Tippity-top trade secret. But if we're going to be working together, I guess I should explain the difference.
What difference?
The difference between Christmas time and regular time.
Okay, I got this. Christmas time is when you're playing with all of your new toys, but then regular time is after the battery's died.
Please, and just go on.
As I'm sure you're aware of, scientists have measured the speed of light
186,000 miles per second.
and the speed of sound.
767 miles per hour. Mach 1. Yeah.
What you might not know is that scientists have actually measured the speed of time.
Well, what is the speed of time?
Well, the speed of time comes to be around 1 second per second.
That doesn't sound very special.
That's why they call it regular time.
Then what the heck is the speed of Christmas time?
Well, I don't know.
What do you mean?
Like a billion, trillion seconds per second.
Very big. I don't have a head for that. Maybe not. But Mrs. Busby would love you.
Here, let me explain it this way. Sunlight and water make the grass grow, right?
Yeah.
But did you ever really see grass grow? I mean, actually watch it grow.
No. Have you ever watched a tomato turn red or watched water turn into an ice cube? No. And that's because you move in regular time and those things move in, well, let's just say it's slower than regular time and leave it at that.
So, what you're saying is, that things in Christmas time happen so fast that people in regular time don't even see it happen?
Brilliant! I could not have put it better myself.
That must be how Santa visits everybody in one night.
Thank you, thank you. Now, will you help me find enough spirit and good cheer to carry out our Christmas traditions?
Wait just a regular time minute. What if the bus comes back before we get back from helping you out?
Impossible. You'll be traveling through Christmas time, right back to this very same regular time moment before you can say billion, trillion, zillion.
Can you give us a minute?
Yeah, sure. Think it over.
Well, what do you think?
I think the dude is one bolt shy of a full string.
Carson, I've got nothing to lose. Besides, it would be one of the greatest stories ever told in this Busby's class.
This is a mountainous occasion. How can you even think about not saving Christmas? I say the bus stops here. You mean the bus stop? Would you stop telling me what I mean? I know.
If we agree to help you out, how do we know we'll be back in time to catch the bus?
The same way you know Christmas morning that Santa will have visited your house. Of course, it takes a little bit of faith on your part.
Okay then.
Great. Now that we're all in agreement, I've got a few hard cases I could use your help with. But it's not without some risks.
Risk. You didn't say anything about risk.
As in risk or next.
Remember, if the Christmas spirit runs out before you make it back to the bus stop, you could be stuck in regular time. I could be stuck in regular time, or even worse, you could all be stuck in the in-between, neither here nor there. So, you ready for the riddles?
Here's the first one. Find the one spirit weak, consoled by she who doesn't speak. The second one goes like this.
A heart laid low and peace is small is used to tower above all. That's a tough one.
Here's the last one. No power greater or gift sublime is given freely time after time.
Okay, this isn't as easy as I thought. I think I'll just wait here for you guys to get back, in case Mr. Hernandez shows up.
Come on, Liz. We need you. I promise not to fight with Joey anymore.
And I promise I won't let him break his promise.
Oh, all right. Are you sure we'll be back before the bus comes?
Cross my heart and hope to, well, as long as you make it back before the Christmas spirit runs out. If you don't, you could be stuck in the in-between, where there's no yesterday and no tomorrow. It's like a permanent homesickness.
Only one shopping day?
Yep, good luck. Oh, jingle bells and jolly elves. I nearly forgot the seasoning. I really am losing it. All right, line up.
Oh, wait, no, it's more.
Now remember, one shopping day.
One shopping day.
What time is it? My watch stopped.
We're on Christmas time. Wait, you can't stay here by yourself. You might get obstructed or something. Abducted.
Oh, jeez.
Don't worry, I'll walk with you. My name's Olivia. What's your name?
up with these two?
They must be in regular time.
A couple of losers. Can we give them some money?
Nah, get a job.
They look hungry to me.
People need to learn to take care of themselves, Cassie. If we give them money just because they ask for some, they'll never learn how to stand on their own 2 feet. Come on, let's catch up to those two.
I'm sorry, sir. It looks like you made back the wrong reindeer.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Here, you can have my lunch money. Merry Christmas!
Ka-ching!
Traveling at the speed of Christmas time is boring. Nothing ever moves.
Except your mouth. Getting hungry.
Hard to tell how far we've gone and how much Christmas time is on the fun meter.
Do you mean you don't know where we are, or you don't know where we're going?
A little bit of both, I guess.
Aw, now. We're lost.
How long have we been lost?
How long in regular time or how long in Christmas time? I'm starting to get them mixed up.
Just like your dog.
Marson, how long have we been lost?
I think it was ever since we stopped to watch that hummingbird flap its wings in super slow-mo. Now that's something you don't see every day.
We've been lost all that time? Why didn't you tell us?
Well, I was thinking in my head.
You were thinking in your head. Well, that makes sense because you're not very good at thinking on your feet.
As I was saying, I was hoping that we'd see a street sign and I'd remember the direction.
My daddy never tells me directions.
My daddy, who cares about your stupid daddy?
My mommy.
Hey, I see a house with smoke coming from the chimney over there. Maybe there are Christmas time people living there.
Exactly what I was thinking. Follow me. Whoa! It's the house with the dog on the porch.
Well, who's gonna go knock on the door? I think it should be Carson, because he was the one that got us lost in the first place.
I think it should be you two. Go on and ask the old lady who lives in the shoe if Hansel and Gretel can come out and play. Come on, I dare you. Or how about Olivia, since she wants to be the boss of us so
I
badly?
don't want to be the boss of anyone.
You frightened the bajingles out of me. Oh, it's been forever since anyone's come to my door uninvited.
I'm shocked.
Shush. Now, what is it that you want?
Well, it's kind of a long story.
We're bus riders.
What bus?
Bus 19.
Bus 19? Is that the North Pole line or the Reindeer Express?
I knew it. She is in Christmas time. It's our school bus. This morning it was late, and we had trouble deciding on what to do. Then Uriel, the guardian of Christmas, made a bet with Frosty Jack.
Frosty Jack?
Yes, well, Frosty Jack is going to destroy Christmas, and Uriel needs our help to find someone with Christmas spirit. But we got a little lost, and we got a bit turned around.
A wee bit, yes. But how do I know you're not working for Frosty Jack? For years he's been wanting to turn me into a lump of coal. Is that it? Are your plans
for me as black as coal.
Oh, no. You see, we still have half a shopping day left to find 3 hard cases without Christmas spirit.
It's no use. We've seen the end coming for quite a while now. Last month, 3,500 elves were let go from the toy plant without even a week's notice. And candy cane orders down 62%.
That does sound serious.
You know it's serious. If Mrs. Claus has to stop Santa from starting a GoFundMe page. You look very hungry, coming such a long way. If you kids will help me put away these decorations, I'll have you for dinner.
Put them away? But why?
You're not really giving up on Christmas, are you?
To tell the truth, I haven't felt the Christmas spirit in a long while. Every year I drag out the boxes of decorations and let them sit there until Chinese New Year, and then I drag them back inside. You'd like to know her name, is that right? I thought you might. Her name is Francesca, and she is very special to me.
The doll has a name? Probably has its own passport, too.
She was a Christmas gift from my father when I was not too much older than you are now. He was a soldier, and he traveled all around the world. I kept a scrapbook of postcards he sent me, and I would pore over them and have glorious daydreams of he and I together.
But why do you put her on the front porch?
My father wrote to say he'd be home by Christmas. So I began to watch for him every day after school from that very window. When I was in class or took my meals or grew too tired, I placed Francesca on the porch as a cheery greeting to my father in my stead. Sadly, like so many families, we were never reunited. Once behind this door, the jingle fades away. You're not coming home. I heard an angel say, candle on the sill, no wreath upon my door. All our Christmas past is shattered on the floor. There'll be no Christmas within me without you. No world of love and good cheer. I can't face the season without you. Guess I'll skip Christmas. I wander through my rooms, no purpose to my stride. I'll put the tree away and take the lights inside. Can there be Christmas within me alone now, when hearts can no longer endear? The world growing colder without you. Forget about Christmas. The pain's not imagined, I know that it's there certain that he does, child. Now, a note of caution. Take a deep breath, all of you. Do you smell that fragrance of flowers coming from my neighbor's garden? Well, my neighbor, he is a giant, and he guards those flowers jealously behind a big wall. Myself, I consider them to be an attractive nuisance. But I implore you to refrain from exploring any farther than my yard, lest you disturb that cultivating colossus, who could take your heads off with no more than a flick of a wrist. Well, I must bid you farewell.
Where are you going?
Just remember, there's a soup kitchen for displaced elves being held this afternoon a few blocks from here. Chocolate soup, if I'm not mistaken. I feel they need volunteers. Now don't forget, steer clear of that garden. Goodbye now.
Bye. Do not seek the fragrance.
What?
Do not seek the fragrance. I like Frank. She had a lot more Christmas spirit than when we first met. I wonder why.
Wow! I've got it! He answered his first riddle. Find the one with spirit weak, consoled by she who does not speak.
Oh,
Shy girl!
Who is she?
What is she?
Where is she?
She was here a minute ago. She must have gone into the giant's yard to find those flowers.
Kids. They never listen.
Well, we can't just leave her. We're bus riders and we stick together, right?
So you're saying we trespassed into the yard of a gargantuan gardener, even though Mrs. Freakazoid warned us not to. Count me in! Me too!
I think I know a good way onto the property.
No!
I'm really good with directions.
No, you aren't.
say we go check it out. Shark Girl might be held captive there.
These trees must be 500 years old.
Didn't the second riddle mention tall tower or something?
A heart laid low in pieces small is used to tower above all. Could it be that all the pieces of this wall used to be a tower?
Possibly.
And whoever lives up there could certainly be one of Uriel's hard cases. But this time, I don't think walking up to the door is such a good idea.
I'll climb one of these gigantic trees and scope out the scenery.
Don't worry. He's afraid of heights.
Once I get up there, I'll give you a signal. Then y'all come up and meet me. Okay, what's a good signal?
Chugga chugga.
Choo, choo.
No.
Whoo, whoo, whoo. That's it. I'll hoot like an owl 3 times. Okay? Wish me luck.
Good luck with that. Uh-oh. I think somebody's been obstructed.
That's the sweater that Riley gave Shy Girl, which means
She was here. But where is she now?
Woo, woo, woo. Hey, what's the matter? Why didn't y'all come up and meet me? Didn't you hear my owl hoots? Hoo, hoo, hoo.
I did.
Then why didn't you come up and meet me?
Great reason. I thought it was an owl.
Okay, we have a missing bus rider, Frosty Jack who wants to turn us into popsicles, and a giant who hates visitors. You have to pay attention here.
Why would anyone want to live behind a wall that blocks out the entire world? Maybe he's scared of people.
do you think the giant could have Shy Girl behind this wall?
We've looked everywhere else.
What can you say about a guy who wants to build a wall so high? So high it keeps out everyone, stops the breeze and blocks the sun. What can you say about a man who builds a wall as high as he can? So wall so high to touch the sky, to keep his friends from stopping by.
It's a giant shame when no one knows your name because you live behind a wall.
It's such a big mistake. Come on, give us a break. We like you even if you're tall. It's such a big mistake. Come on, give us a break. Mr. Giant, tear down that wall! We are in dangerous territory, so you have to pay attention. Otherwise, I can't be held responsible for what happens to you. Do you understand? I said, do you understand? I'm glad we had this little talk. Bye! Hey, wait up!
garden, and that's when...
That's when Joey hit her personal best in the 100-yard dash with the giant on her tail.
Oh my! And your friend is still lost in the garden.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, come, children. We must find her post haste. Come, children. We've got time to waste. A terrible storm is approaching fast. Old Man Winter will begin his stay as Frosty Jack prepares the way. By tomorrow, we'll be up to our armpits in snowdrifts.
I'm not worried about some old man winter.
Perhaps not. But hear me, young one. 'Tis Frosty Jack you should beware, for he is the hardest one of all.
It's been how long? A zillion, billion, trillion? Seems like a lifetime.
Frosty Jack, why did you call me here? The shopping day is nearly over and the children still have the third riddle to solve.
Oh, yes, about that third riddle. Remind me again how that clever answer goes, will you please?
Not on your life, Jack. I know what you're up to, trying to make me lose the bet so you can spread the big lie.
No need for lies. I can shout the truth on the mountaintops. His Christmas spirit was willing, but his fleshy friends were weak. Yes. Well, now let me tell you something about who I am. Do you know my name? But not my plan. I'm a crazy little homie with the coolest hair. If iced tea was cool, I'm his Frigidaire. Now I ain't playing if you think I am. Then you don't know Jack. I'm the Frosty Man. Yeah, frost is hard. Frost is deep. Frost will make the yellow willows weep. Make the crocus croak. Make the sap deceive. Leaving everything in a frozen heat. Now, old man Winter, well, he's old school with his icy blow. He makes the ice and snow. But I'm down with that. But it's all a show. I'm the real coal miner. That you should know. So I ain't playing if you think I am. Then you don't know Jack. I'm the Frosty Man. I'm the Sheik of Shiver, I'm the Duke of Dirt, I'm the King of Christmas foaming in the earth, with my winter coat and a polar cap. No living thing can escape my trap. Now I'm found this way and said I'm willing to kick the villain and get my filling, but when in truth, I'm just chilling. Now, bring me the answer, give me the answer to riddle 3, or not so chatty Cathy here is going to spend the rest of eternity in the great in-between. Well, go get her! Okay then, plan B.
Jack,
Yes?
Jack,
You want to tell me the answer to riddle 3? Oh, so close! I am so close to never again having to hear the name Kringle in his ridiculous reindeer act. Oh, just 5 teeny tiny problems to get me rid of. I've got to find those little brats before they solve riddle 3.
can't be. Is it you?
Yes.
You're still a little girl.
Aren't you still a little boy?
You didn't say goodbye to me.
I always wanted to.
Well, I kept your garden,
Thank you.
and I built a tower so I could look out for you.
You did? What became of it?
Well, after a while, it made me sad to look at, so I knocked it down. I built a wall.
A heart laid low in pieces small or used to tower above all. Won't my friends be surprised?
Uh-oh. I think I surprised them already.
Oh, you've met my friends from Bus 19? We're bus riders.
Where did you go?
Frosty Jack sent me to the in-between.
He did. All this time he knew and he never told me. Oh, I could smash him like
Go
a...
right now.
Will you go away again?
Never again.
Without you in my life, I'd rather live alone. And so I built a wall of rock and cobblestone. How foolish now I see that living thus in vain, the closing of my heart with all I had to gain. Time's overcoming my oldest and dearest of friends. I swear every prayer has been answered. I'll never lose Christmas again.
Uriel, you must help me save him.
Uriel Evergreen? The shepherd boy.
Yes, Frosty Jack wants to destroy Christmas and send him to the in-between. But I might have a plan if you would help me.
No more phone calls, please. We have a winner.
I know who you are. Frosty Jack, you're trying to display Christmas.
I beg your pardon.
You know what she means.
I'm quite certain I don't know what you're talking about.
Let them go. They've done you no harm.
Tarzan, it's getting hard to move my legs. We've got to get back to the bus stop. The shopping day is almost over. We're getting stuck in the in-between. The regular time is 5. Can't feel my hands. From my feet.
Oh, so close. Too bad you couldn't get the answer to riddle 3 in time. Oh, it must have been a doozy. Let's see, how did that clever riddle go again? No power greater or gift sublime is given freely time after time. Oh, phooey. No, nothing is ever freely given, only freely taken.
Hello, Jackie.
What are you doing? I watched you freeze to your core.
Yes, have you ever actually watched water turn into ice? You should have stuck around to see. It just so happened my associate Freddie here had just enough holiday seasoning. The spirit of 76. I keep it on the mantle to bring up the Christmas spirit in all of us. And that includes you, Frosty Jack. Now, boss. Now, Freddie.
No, get away from me with that. No, stay away from me, I say. No.
Everyone, have an announcement to make. Merry Christmas! Now parts of the world will be experiencing Christmas this year and every year hereafter, if I have anything to say about it. So please return to your normal workstations and shopping malls, and let's make this one of the most wonderful Christmases in anyone's memory. Ow! As for you, sir, you certainly crossed the line this time, didn't you?
Yes, I did. But it was really just, well, I mean, it seemed like a good, but then, well, and then I thought, well, and, oh, please don't throw me into a black hole, I'm claustrophobic. What are you doing? No, I don't like that. No, stop, no, I'm defrosting.
What will happen to him?
He'll probably be on the naughty list for the next billion trillion. Well, you know.
But did we get an answer?
Of course you did.
Uriel, wait! Won't someone tell me the answer to riddle 3?
I will, Mr. Jack. No power greater or gifts of blindness really given time after time. It's the power of forgiveness. Haven't your parents ever told you that? I saw him! I saw him with my own 2 eyes! I saw Santa Claus! What? Where? Just now! I climbed up the trees to get one last look at the North Pole, and there he was! He was practicing landing to take off. Wow!